A defeat for the team. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you must be feeling a lot of pride about the performance.
Overall, I feel to play such a young side, for me, funny enough, it doesn't feel like a defeat. It feels the way they played, their hard work, they took on board the organisation, and overall to play against a really strong Cambridge United team tonight and play the way we did, I feel overall the result isn't the desired result that people look at, but it's a real step forward for those young players, a real strong step forward. So, and a lot of them proved that they can do it, but then now for the young players, it's the consistency level that they must do. And I just said to him in there, for the young ones to learn that, even on the cold winter days on November when they don't feel like training, that's why youngsters need to train at a high level, every single time they go out there to make it a habit. So when they get the opportunity, they're ready. And it was overall really pleased with all of them.
Yeah, like it's easy, like when we're watching the game, commentating on the game, easy to go down the kind of patronising route and go, oh, didn't they do well for such a young side? But you mentioned it there, it's a pretty experienced League One, decent League One side who played some senior players, and they acquitted themselves really well, your side.
Yeah, I felt certainly in the first half we obviously we had the first real chance of the game, and obviously unfortunately the linesman judged it to be offside, and just seen it back and it's certainly not offside, everyone can see. So it might have been a different story, but to go 0-0 at half time, and look, Johnny made 1 or 2 good saves. I get that, and you have to in a match, but to make some final third entries like we did, and have a few half chances, a few flash across goal, get some good crosses in. Overall, it was quite pleasing.
Yeah, I don't want to get too doughy-eyed about it, so this will be the final question. But I mean, at the end, last 20 minutes, all 10 outfield players, if you include Ryan Haynes being from Northamptonshire, of course, either through the academy or from Northamptonshire. And we just had Dylan Hill talking to Tim, and he said he was still speechless now. He'd been coming to Sixfield since he was 5 years old, and you'll be the manager that always gave him his debut. How much satisfaction did you get at the end there, looking around the dressing room, looking at, I know they've lost, but looking at what I presume are a lot of smiles on these young players' faces as well? I
think the satisfaction I get is that we've tried to connect the club again all together, and you look at the coaching staff, Ian Sampson, Shane Goddard, and then all the coaches throughout the academy put in so much hard work, and it's really nothing that we've organised them in a shape tonight, and we've worked on them through the week, but there's so many great people within our academy that have put in hundreds of hours of work with these players that deserve a lot more credit than we do, and they deserve the credit for getting the players to this level. Now it's for them to step on to another level, so, but overall, like you say, it's been a great night. A lot of local youngsters making their debuts, and as you say, I think nearly every player on that pitch finishing is a Northamptonshire lad.
Just away from this, on the injury front at the moment, because obviously a lot of young players playing tonight, you've got a lot of senior players out missing. Yeah. Just on Josh Eppier, started the game this evening, came off after 20 minutes. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay, but it was just a way we had to do it, and it was how I had to build his minutes, and we had to just with the rules. It was a player that qualified as well to help start, and obviously I was directed that I couldn't play him any longer than that.
Just some other players looking ahead to the weekend. I suppose the recent injuries. Sean McWilliams, first and foremost. What can you tell us about him at this stage?
Yeah, still unfortunately I haven't got the scan results back yet. I'm still waiting on them. It's been a bit frustrating, but still waiting on those at the moment.
And Tyler McLaughlin from the weekend as well. How's he looking?
Still waiting on his at the moment. He went into London for a scan today, so we're just waiting on those at the moment.
And just those other players that have been missing for a bit longer, the likes of Danny Hilton, etc., ahead of this weekend.
Yeah,
I know I'm piling the misery on you at the moment.
Look, we've got a fair way to go to the end of the week. I'm trying to remain positive, and we're working with the group we've got, and just I can't put a time frame on it at the moment because it's been a little frustrating, but it's just where we're at the moment.
Yeah, and just finally, then Stockport obviously coming here at the weekend. You're in great form at the moment. Coming off a great win at the weekend as well. Must be full of confidence for that one.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We're at home, and obviously we hear they're going to bring quite big support down. So great atmosphere. We're at home. Looking forward to the game. Really. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thanks, mate.